Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour, ici Warwick et on se retrouve sur NBA 2K 2021 et on continue notre petite carrière. Prêt. Oui, je suis prêt, allez. J'ai eu un succès avec prêt. Et bah go. On avait plutôt galéré la dernière fois, donc
Why didn't you get drafted? So that's funny to you?
You notice how all your questions about the result, never the work?
It was a simple question.
What do you think I didn't get drafted? I mean, for real. You tell me.
I know you had 2 knee surgeries in college.
Nah, it's excuses.
I don't know, you stayed all 4 years.
I wanted to get my degree, try again.
You were captain of your team, conference player of the year, all team
Nice
defense.
awards, things I've earned, things I'm actually proud of. But the NBA scouts agenda? I don't care about all that. I mean, sure, you got leadership, character, defensive motor, all that helps, that's real. Think about those other things. Well, what position do I play?
You're point guard.
Yeah, and with my size, my body frame, can I play anything else? What about my leaping ability?
You can dunk.
Can I dunk like those good dunkers? The good dunkers you even see at the street games? And is it explosive? A word they love to use.
Okay, so you had some of it, but not all of it.
I mean, from my perspective, no, but from their perspective, yeah. And when a GM goes on record and says, you're his guy, and he says that to his team, his whole career and yours are inextricably linked. Okay, if I become a star, so do they. If I wash out, same. So they've all agreed on this checklist, this protocol, right? If Duke doesn't check all the boxes, and some other guy does,
So you draft the other guy.
draft the other guy.
'Cause at least they can say he checked all the boxes.
Yeah. The fault goes back on the players, not them. Okay, that's why you gotta understand this mentality, son. You gotta make sure you check all the boxes for them. Okay, this draft cycle business, this is a chess match. Okay, if you're not ready for that, you are bound to fail. That's the setup.
Whew. Now, most people on the outside won't see it. But this, my friend, is where the draft begins.
Suit shop?
Mm-hmm. Messaging is everything.
Okay, so is there a wrong choice here?
I mean, think of it like a spectrum. One end you got Russell Westbrook, loud on
la
and off court.
musique, la
The other,
musique,
you
non.
got Kawhi, quiet on and off court. Are you one of them or are you in the middle? What you decide will help teams get an idea of what you're really all about.
Are you ready, Junior?
Non.
Yeah. You ready, Junior?
Yeah.
Bon, la musique, la musique, la musique, la musique, la musique, la musique. Alors. Voilà, nous y voilà, on est un peu mieux. Alors. Ouh. Traverse verte. Non. On partirait bien sur ça, hein, du coup. Alors. Par contre, c'est moi ou ça. Ou le costume, ça le grossit. Je sais pas. Vert. Non. Je préfère seulement mettre la cravate, en fait. Il n'y a pas juste moyen d'enlever des tranchemises? Non, là, je me demande, en fait, parce que... Bah, on va prendre la cravate verte, hein. Voilà. Elle a été classe. Le bas. Oh, misère. Noir coupé? Ouais, comme ça. Les chaussures. Noir chic. Rouge écossais. Ouais, bah on va rester en noir, hein. Voilà. Bon, bah c'est bon.
Beautiful choice. We'll put this together and have it for you right away.
Bon, je baisse parce que la musique.
Harper and her team run a top sports agency for a reason. They contacted me as soon as they contacted you.
You not upset?
Why would I be?
Someone take the meeting.
I want you to. Root out the specifics. Look, just because you sign with them doesn't mean we're a done deal. We can all work together.
Okay. I'm gonna take their plan first.
Hers or mine.
Both.
We beat to rap what key beat to...
Et on va essayer un petit peu. Non, c'est bon. Non, parce que même quand tu coupes la musique du jeu, ils te mettent quand même de la musique
I'm
dedans.
the associate agent, so when you sign with the agency, I'll be here to support Harper on the day-to-day.
I'm sorry, I completely spaced on your name when walking in.
It's fair, you have a lot going on. It's Layla.
Layla.
Layla. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Yeah.
Junior, hello. So excited to have you here. I'm Harper
Les
Dell.
bureaux, toi.
Thank you so much for coming down to hear our pitch.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Yeah, and thank you for taking the time out to meet me.
Absolutely. This is the moment. You have worked your entire life to get here, and we are here to support you in that journey to the next step where you start getting paid. I don't have to tell you, we have the deepest roster of NBA talent in the world and brand partnerships with every company you can name. Our goal is long-term. We want to create lifelong relationships that keep you living large now and comfortable in your retirement. In these notes already rests the shoe contract of your dreams. You ever thought about acting?
No, I never really considered it, but I'm into it if it makes sense. Yeah.
Multiple commercial offers and scripts for interesting indies that will help groom you for bigger projects once you get your feet wet.
All of that sounds really good to me. Yeah, but right now I just want to focus on the draft, solidify my position, and find the team where my skills fit best.
Well, we have relationships with all the teams. We can gather intel to get you the private team workouts that you
But
want.
maybe not the exact team I want to play for.
Anything is possible. But it is still a draft where teams can and will do what they see fit for their organization.
Okay, so that's a no.
Chaos exists. We try and mitigate that for you, but it does exist. And I'm not going to lie to you just to get you to sign. I want us to start off in a place where we can be honest with each other. You know what? This is feeling way too formal.
Way too formal.
Hang on. That's better.
Much better.
So I grew up in the Salinas Valley. It's about 2 hours south of San Francisco. John Steinbeck was from there. Do you know it?
No, not that area
That's okay.
specifically, no.
My parents died when I was young, so my grandmother raised us on her ranch. We grew broccoli, lettuce, cauliflower. It was not glamorous, but we worked and survived. And Layla?
Oh, I was raised right down the road from you in Union.
Oh, Jersey represent.
That's right.
Yeah.
My dad bailed on us when I was 3, and my mom did everything in her power to make it work. We know what it's like to want more. We willed ourselves to be where we are, just like you did.
There's a vision for you here. Jordan, LeBron, a bigger corporate vision. Companies love them because their messaging connects to the public across all demographics. And that's how we want to position your endorsements going forward. Universal appeal.
Okay. But it feels like there's a catch coming.
No, there's no catch. There's a little reality. Archie. He's a good guy, and we know that he brought you here, which is why we want to provide him with a generous finder's fee as a parachute.
But for us, we need you free and clear of all old attachments. Your future depends on an uncluttered vision. All new NBA players have to go through these difficult transitions.
So it's you guys or him.
From our perspective, it's just the way it has to be.
You should hear what he has to say. Maybe he really is the right fit for you and for your vision. But for us, it's one or the other.
C'est
I don't like it.
dur.
Not one bit. Fine. I'm not afraid of a little competition. But her pitch on the corporate take is a flat idea. You have personality and you have an opinion. Your boy Hendricks Cobb, Harden, Embiid, they're doing just fine being who they are. That's how we seal your endorsements. Big and bold.
But doesn't that idea risk losing endorsements if I'm seen as controversial?
Yes, yes it will. But you'll gain others. Others that share your vision and your story. Former football player. Newark. Your dad. You're the underdog. That stuff is powerful, so
Alright, so you
use
got a
it.
shoe contract available for me now?
No, I don't. But I will. It's called trust, Junior.
And she says she got a movie deal available for me
Deals?
now.
Or ideas where deals may be?
I don't know.
Seems to me like you should. These big agencies, man, they pack a punch nowadays. She may have a little bit more firepower than me right now. But I know who you are. I know where you come from. And I know what you want. As if it were my own story. Fine, if you want to walk away from all of that, so be it. It's either her or me. You choose.
Oh, mais arrêtez. Bon. Ah, il y a Michael Jordan là. Ah. Bon, alors, ami de la famille, grande agence. Il est là depuis le tout début, donc vous avez déjà été d'immobilisation et vous pouvez l'aider à redorer son blason. Commission moins élevée, vous gagnez plus de WC par contrat, mais les nouveaux contrats prennent plus de temps. Avantage dans la gestion des joueurs de Playground, vous gagnez plus de fun en jouant dans le quartier. Les coéquipiers respectent la loyauté. Si vous restez avec Archie, vous améliorez plus facilement votre entente avec vos coéquipiers. Moins de fans requis pour les marques suivantes. Ah, ouais, mais là il t'a Jordan quoi. Yeah. Converse, oh non, ouais. Elles savent comment fonctionne le système et comment l'utiliser à ton avantage. Commission plus élevée, vous gagnez moins par contrat, mais vous obtenez de nouveaux contrats plus rapidement. Ni. Fans, avantage dans la gestion des stars, vous gagnerez plus de fans dans la ligue. Entente, expérience de la gestion de l'image. Si vous choisissez Harper, vous réduirez les impacts négatifs sur l'entente au sein de l'équipe. Bah, je vais prendre Archie en... Quitte à avoir demander plus de fans. Plus de fans pour avoir Jordan et Converse et machin. Mais ouais, on va prendre Archie quoi.
Listen, things haven't always been smooth between us, but I know you. Good and bad.
Yeah, I could dig it.
Man, the fact that you're from here means something. I know I'm making the right choice.
Thank you, Junior. I won't let you down.
I know you won't, man.
All
Yeah.
right, bro. Yes, sir. Being projected a second rounder, it gives us a high hill to climb.
Just gotta look at it like another challenge on the ride.
Put that chip on your shoulder right where it needs to be.
So if I catch fire, how high can I go, Arch?
Lottery's a lost cause, but mid-first round could still be there if it all goes right.
Let's go then. So what's up first?
Well, the next step is the league personality evaluation test. That's where they put you in a room with an interviewer who will ask you a bunch of probing questions about yourself.
All right, so I'll just be honest. Let her know who I am.
Yeah, but be aware what they want to hear. Integrity, character, leadership. You keep that in the back of your mind when you're answering questions and you'll do just fine.
Ok. Ok, donc du coup, on n'a toujours pas fait de match et peut-être qu'il n'y aura pas de match aujourd'hui. Oh, ça a changé. Oh, on va carrément dans la NBA là. Ouh là 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 là. Ouh là 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 là. Est-ce qu'on est prêt? Est-ce qu'on est prêt? Est-ce qu'on est prêt? On n'est pas prêt, on n'est pas prêt. Non, on n'est pas prêt.
Junior, welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Go
to meet
ahead
you
and take a
too.
seat.
Thank you.
This isn't a test. This isn't an interrogation. We're here to have a discussion, point of which is to get to know you better as a person. There are no right or wrong answers. All we want is for you to be as open and honest as possible.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ok, donc
Ok.
du coup, il va y avoir des questions-réponses, c'est ça?
What would one of your family members tell us about you?
Qu'est-ce qu'il dirait à propos de moi? J'ai toujours voulu être le meilleur.
That's a good question. I think they tell you that even as a kid, I always wanted to be the best. I loved to compete. Didn't matter if it was tic-tac-toe or dodgeball or whatever. I wanted to win. I needed to.
And that's the first thing they'd say?
Oh yeah, and I used to take losing. I used to take losing really hard. I'd throw a fit if I didn't win. My family still teases me about it.
Great. Let's move on. I'm curious. How do you deal with
Vite
teammates
fait.
you don't like?
Et on va...
That doesn't really happen a lot, to be honest with you. Yeah. But if it does, I just try to work out whatever differences I might have with that teammate immediately. I don't like to let things build up, you know?
What if you can't work out your differences?
Then I keep trying. Yeah, I don't really like to think there's a situation where I couldn't see eye to eye with the teammate if I tried to understand where they're coming from. Everybody wants to win ultimately.
Are you the best player in this draft class?
No, definitely not. That's an arrogant thought process.
Could you explain?
Sure. What I'm trying to say is the best is subjective, and I can't control that. I'm realistic about where I'm at as a player, and I know I got a lot of work to do to get where I'm trying to go. Now, am I one of the best players in the country? Absolutely. But I just want to keep my head down and do the work.
One last question and then I'll let you go, Junior. I'm wondering, what's your primary motivation for joining the league?
All I care about is being the best basketball player in the world. And I'm lucky, maybe someday being in the conversation for best of all time.
Nothing else motivates you? Supporting yourself, maybe?
I'm extremely lucky to play a game I love, and this game can lead to a very comfortable life, as far as money goes. But I just want to be the best above anything. After that, everything else will just fall into place.
All right. That'll wrap it up.
Wait, that's it?
That's it. Thank you very much for your time, Junior. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks. It was nice to meet you. Nice talking with you.
Best of luck in the draft.
Thank you.
Ok. J'avais bien deviné, c'était bel et bien des questions-réponses, quoi.
That's not a good or a bad thing. Teams check out the data. Someone like you more, someone like you less. To some, it won't matter. The deal is fluid. I'll take 2 of those.
Yeah, but the results can change where I currently sit in the draft. I'm not hungry.
You don't have to. You could stay exactly where you are right now.
So I just gotta sit here and wait?
I'm not here. There are a few days left before the next steps are taken. I figure you might enjoy your bet a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm glad you think this is so funny, man.
This is a marathon, son. Breathe. Or else you'll burn yourself out before we even get started. Okay?
Fin du premier... Fin du... Ouah, pourquoi je suis aussi haut? C'est bien, ça? C'est bien d'être aussi haut, non? Bon, ça fait 20 minutes de cinématique hein, quand même. Et tout va bien.
First roundup. So GMs and scouts are going to be looking to punch holes in who Junior is. Or they're going to be finding ways to like you more.
Okay, so it's not all just downside here. I can move up too.
Oh, for sure. You help an old lady across the street and that goes viral, you move up. I mean, it all matters right now.
All right, so what's the strategy here?
Joy. Be excited for the opportunity. That works more than anything. It feels like a chore, they'll pounce on you.
Okay. But also, certain teams like certain personalities too, right? Like what plays in Miami won't necessarily play in Minnesota or New York, and vice versa.
Exactly. But look, your head will spin out of control if you try to navigate on that level of nuance right now. Just go big. Give me the side of your personality that we could sell. The big endorsements are out there, but you have to position yourself. Find your niche.
Hey, Junior. Hey, Junior.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming. I'm excited to be here. Alex, you got the first one.
Can you talk about your experience being here at the Combine so far?
Yeah, you know what? This whole thing, this entire thing has been a dream come true. You fantasize about getting to the league as a kid, and I'm just grateful to be here competing against other players.
Junior, any critiques about your game that you don't necessarily agree with?
Quoi? Yeah. Bah, tout le monde en a.
Critiques are fine. I don't mind hearing other people's opinions. Even the best in the game are always trying to improve their games, and I am not a perfect product yet.
Obviously, this is an opportunity to make an impression and raise your stock. Tell us about your goals.
Well, ultimately, my goal here is to do well enough to get drafted, and hopefully end up on a team that really needs what I bring to the table most. Now, it's going to be a dream come true to step on the NBA floor, and I can't wait.
Junior, how do you feel stacked up against the other high-end talent?
All right. I'm sorry, guys. I got to run a practice. Thank you for your time. Alex, I'll see you soon. All right.
Thanks, Junior.
You guys have a good one.
All right, and we are here with the...
Oh là 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 là. Alors. New York, Atlanta, Orlando. Ah. On va prendre New York. New York. Allez, New York. Ah, misère.
Okay, so now we're at the heart of the matter. Drills and scrimmage. This is where the Combine gets a little nasty.
All right, fine, man. See, this is what I've been waiting for. No more talk. Just get to play.
Great. Because I spoke to a friend of mine, and he's agreed to walk you in. Damian Lillard.
Wait. You're friends with Dame Lillard?
That's so hard to believe?
Maybe, but... I mean, come on, Arch. Friends seems like a stretch.
All right, somewhere in the middle, okay? His manager owes me a favor. Anyway, Damian's going to be at the workout, for tips and give you some guidance.
Man, that's amazing. I'm a big fan of his, man. Thanks.
Oh, don't thank me. Just do what you got to do, and remember to use him as a resource because that's what he's there for. Oh, and save the selfies till you get into the league next year. Hi.
Yo, Dame.
Junior, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. I appreciate you meeting up with me, man.
It's all good.
Yeah.
C'est quoi
so
cette
how
chemise?
do I improve my stock in here, man? Because I'm nervous, man.
You just gotta go in here, test well. So hopefully you've been preparing for all these tests, the vertical, the bench press, making open jumpers, three-quarter court sprint, working on your one-on-one game, because you're probably gonna run into that in here. So that's gonna mean something. Second, you gotta be able to show your work ethic. When you're going through these drills, you gotta be working harder than everybody else. You gotta be in better shape than everybody else, because that's gonna stand out, because a lot of people don't prepare like they need to for this. The third thing is just your demeanor, how you carry yourself, your confidence, showing up. A lot of people show up to this stuff and they depend on their reputation from high school and college, and they feel like they don't got to go through drills and they don't got to bring it. So if you show up and you do all of these things, I guarantee you're going to rise up the boards just like I did.
Okay, man. Okay. Yo, you just dropped a whole world of knowledge on me, man, but I appreciate it.
Hey, man, it's simple. Do what the other players won't do, and it'll happen.
All right, respect, man. I appreciate you coming.
Sure.
Bienvenue dans la saison NBA 2020-2021. Agent libre 2021, marché ouvert. Ok. Je sais pas là. Je sais pas, on va prendre les premiers. Non, on va prendre Brooklyn, tiens. Les Nets. Warwick, on aime beaucoup ce que tu as proposé jusqu'à présent. Je suis prêt à écouter cela, j'ai beaucoup d'esprit pour les Nets. Les solutions des termes de contrat, mais avant tout, j'espère que tu feras bien me tutoyer. Voici une proposition qui peut me paraître juste. On va peut-être monter à 500 et jouer. On baisse ça et voilà. Et genre, il l'a pris. Yes!
Junior, we appreciate everything you did this season and how hard you worked.
Well, I just want you to know.
Ah, et puis,
Had a lot of sleepless nights about it, but I know moving on to the next level is what I have to do.
And we're behind you 100%. This university is eternally grateful. And I know I asked a lot of you, but you answered the call every time.
Thanks, Coach.
Congrats.
ok. Alors, bienvenue chez Brooklyn Nets. Nous sommes ravis de t'avoir parmi nous. Et nous sommes impatients d'entamer un long et fructueux partenariat. Comme chaque année, notre philosophie est améliorer l'équipe, les drafts. Ok, désolé pour le bruit. Ouah. Progression. Est-ce que j'ai des points? Ma solde est de 85 maintenant. Insigne. Et max. Ah. Numériser votre système, personnel de représentant, changer de tenue. Oh, trop bien. Non. Ouais, c'est soit sur le terrain. C'est quoi long? Voilà. Mais genre t'as pas... Bon, et quartier. Ok, costume. Ok. Ok. Ben, on va jouer un match et puis voilà. On va jouer à Brooklyn. Je croyais que c'était New York, mais en fait non. Enfin si. Attends. On joue contre qui du coup? Ah parce que là je m'y perds un peu en fait. On a le quartier. Gérer vos actifs pro, société, stats. Défense rebond. Ok. Ben ouais, on va jouer et puis voilà. On verra bien ce que ça donne, quoi. Tout. Oh la vache.
Season finale, and that means it's time to celebrate you, the 2K community, with our annual 2K TV award show, brought to you this year by Kia, the official auto.
Donc là, elle a dit que ça faisait, c'était un anniversaire, machin. Donc, du coup, c'est parti. Premier et dernier match de la vidéo, du coup. Ah. Aïe, 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 aïe. On est chaud bouillant. Allez, vas-y, on passe. Yeah. Tout. Et ça, c'est l'autre équipe, ok. Première semaine. Ok. Bon, bah c'est parti, on est en noir, hein, c'est ça? Oui, bonjour. Allez, je veux jouer. Je veux jouer. 5 majeurs. Ah, bah on va aller dans les majeurs, nous. Hein. L'objectif, c'est être dans les majeurs. Alors. On est où? Ah, on est sur le banc. Bon, bah on va simuler jusque nous. On est en train de gagner là, c'est bien. Ah, on va rentrer. On est là. On représente. On représente, mon gars. On est en C. Bon. Bouh. Ça commence. Ouais, rupture défensive. Ok. Oh, il a décalé. C'est bien ça. Il a bien décalé. Par contre. Mais toi, rupture défensive, j'étais sur lui. J'étais sur lui, quoi. Bouh. Hop. Ah mais pousse-toi. Ah. Dommage. Dommage, dommage. On a bien joué là. Ouais. Bon, du coup. Yay. Alors. Oh mais alors, bah, on va simuler juste à mon entrée. On peut pas passer ça? Vas-y, on passe. On a gagné. Oula. Donc là, il parle machin. 46 à 38, B. On est à mi-temps. Mais bon, on est bon là. On va simuler encore une fois. Non mais genre. Oh. Passe décisive. Non, non, ah non. Oh mais genre. Bouilla. What? Bon. Tir contré, ouais, mais... Ah non, il l'a réussi. Bon. Quoi? Mais de quoi? Mais je l'ai passé. Mais il voulait pas passer. Mais non, mais... Oh, hé. Je vais casser la tête à l'arbitre, moi. Ouais, tir forcé, ouais. Je sais pas. Euh... Alors. Voilà. Ah, trop loin. Ah non. Aïe, 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 aïe. Oh, mais non. Non, non. Ton, 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 ton. Aïe, 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 quoi. Allez, go, vas-y. Il va marquer. On est à combien, là? Ah, et puis bientôt, on sort. On le voit là. 98-86, hein, quand même. Par contre, va falloir voir un peu le truc de fan, là. Ouais, la défense juste déjà au max. 600. Oh. Alors, plus 75% d'attente requis pour un takeover. Ok. Takeover d'équipe. Ok. J'ai été, c'est toujours passé quoi un takeover, mais tout va bien. Tout va bien. Salut gamin, je sais que tu as hâte de signer un partenariat avec une marque de basket, mais maintenant que ton nom commence à résonner, tu peux enfin te décrocher un rendez-vous avec n'importe qui. Vraiment. Donne-moi juste quelle marque tu préfères. Ok. Bah Jordan. Non. C'est les stats. J'ai eu une perte de balle, quoi. On va aller dans progression. Et on va augmenter ici. 60. Voilà. Là, est-ce qu'on peut... Ouais, bon. Un signe. Contrat publicitaire. Ok, j'ai 1708 fans. C'est bien ça, valeur marchande c'est plus. Ok. Est-ce qu'on... Genre on peut créer une animation. Ok. Ah, j'ai une touche qui est bloquée. Ah, bon. Bah, je ferai ça autrement ou en off. En tout cas, j'espère que ça vous a plu. C'était Warwick. Prenez soin de vous. Et on se retrouve mardi prochain pour une autre partie de basket où on jouera enfin. Ciao!